I really need some good vibes. Bring it my way, guys. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. This is Rich, and today I'm back after a long time. I don't think I have posted any video in the last couple of months, and so the last couple of months have been really very difficult for me. It all started with my son's health. He was going through a terrible health problem, and he was going through antibiotics for almost a month or so, and it was something or the other that was bothering his health, and he really reduced a lot of weight, like a lot of weight. And I was so concerned, I was so stressed out that it somehow started affecting my health as well. Now, more than my health, I think physical health, it affected my mental health. I got stressed out, I couldn't sleep, I was panicking constantly, and I was constantly I was thinking that, what's going to happen next. And this whole stressed out situation turned into, like, I didn't get any time to read books, or even if I was reading books, it really didn't catch my attention because I was constantly thinking of something else. So it was like I am on a verge of a reading slump. Um, but then again, it wasn't a complete reading slump, because it's not that I didn't read any book. I read quite a lot of book. Like, I can tell you, I have read 3 4 books for sure, completed them as well. But it didn't really feel like I was reading a book. It was like I was trying to divert my mind forcefully, and it wasn't working out. Some of the books were good, but I did not like it at all because I wasn't enjoying the whole process. So, like I said in my tips and tricks videos of reading slump, you know let it be. Stay a little bit away from books if you're not feeling like reading books. If you haven't seen that video, please make sure that you do, because those tips and tricks really help. So I stopped reading. I stopped reading for a couple of days, or no, yeah, a couple of days, no, for a week, for sure, for a week. And then I picked up the book The Familiar by Leigh Bardugo, and it turned out to be really good. It turned out to be really good. On a normal circumstance, I would have finished the book in a couple of sittings, but I think this time it took me almost a month of, from the second half of April till May. So it took me quite some time because I was reading hardly one chapter at a time. I wasn't being able to concentrate at all. But that book is really good, guys. Go check it out if you are a fantasy lover and if you do like Leigh Bardugo's work. Now, for me, Leigh Bardugo is a hit and miss. Like, I definitely did not like her first book. What was that called? The one with the darkling, and I forgot the name. Okay, I really forgot the name. I'm sorry. So I didn't like that series at all. It felt like a child was writing the book. It did not feel like a grown up woman wrote that book. I don't know whether she was an adult when she wrote that book. I don't know. It felt really very childish to me, the whole concept and the writing style and everything. I did not like it at all. But let me tell you, Six of Crows and the Crooked Kingdom is my favorite book of all time. Like, it's in my top fantasy series, you know top tier fantasy series. I love the Six of Crows. If you are a fantasy lover, great, go read that book. I'm sure you'll love it. If you're not, then also I'll suggest go and read that book, because the main character, Kaz Brecker of the Crooked Kingdom and the Six of Crows, he's not a person with magical abilities. It's all here. He's a great manipulator. He's a great leader. He's a great gangster. You love it. You love it. I can vouch for it. You'll love it. So if you haven't read that, please do. Now, then comes, it was a huge hype that the ninth house was really good. but I did not like the ninth house. I don't know, every time I tried reading the ninth house, I couldn't get past the first chapter. I don't know why, what mental blockage I had. I just couldn't. And now I think after reading The Familiar, I think I might, go back and try and again read the ninth house and give it a try, because maybe it's worth it. I did not understand. I was not in the right frame of mind at the time, maybe. But The Familiar, it caught my attention from the very first page. It's a very nice book, guys. It's regarding Spain. So the whole situation revolves in Spain, Spain's political turmoil, Spain's king, and what problem he faces with the King of England, and so on and so forth. And there is this scullion, or you can call her a maid. She has magical abilities, and her magical abilities is quite strong. And once she comes into attention of some important people, they start nominating her for a championship, which is actually a political thing altogether. So the whole thing revolves like, if the champion wins, he or she is going to be the part of the king's court, and whoever is owning that champion, whoever is their owner, they are going to be really close to the king. So it is completely political, and how the witch trials used to happen in those days, like in the 1975s. Is it? I think it's 1875. I forgot the timeline. I'm sorry, 1875. I think so. So anyway, so what happens, during a witch trial? Why? How the woman of the society during that time was treated? Some really complex characters. I absolutely loved the character of Valentina. There's this lady under whom this girl used to work. So I liked her character. It was complicated, but it was a nice character. Anywho, there are some strong political villains you're going to find out in this book. And I may not be doing complete justice, because when I was reading this book, I was still in that zone where I couldn't concentrate much. But I give it a 4 star nevertheless, in Goodreads. And I think this book is worth giving a try. It is a good book. Next that I am reading currently is The Murder Road by Simon St. James. Now, this book, I'm flying through this book first, but I have heard a lot of, polar differences in this book. Like, people loved it or they hated it. Like, few of my very favorite book reviewers said that it is the worst book that they have ever read. Worst book. Mind you, these people read 250 to 300 books per year, and they're reading it the worst book. It's quite a strong statement, no? I don't know. So for the time being, I think I'm 50% into this book, and I am liking it. I mean, I don't find such strong opinions that I love it, or I really hate it. It's like, it's it's entertaining. It's entertaining. I'm flying through for the time being. I don't know what's going to happen, if it is going to change my perspective of this whole book, but I loved it so far. And I will be giving a book review on this book for sure, because I think I'm back. I think I'm getting the feeling that I'm back. So this book is really nice, so far. So far. Okay. So regarding my this inconsistency in the past couple of months, I'm really sorry if you have been waiting for my book reviews or my May TBR or something. Right now I don't have a May TBR, because I am not forcing myself to read particular books. I am just reaching out to the ones which is really attracting my attention, because otherwise I'll definitely fall into a reading slump. I don't want to get into that risk. I'm taking it as per my feelings, and as per my intuitions, or as per my heart wants to read, whatever my heart wants to read. Like, I want to go for that. Now there's so many books in this world. I don't think we should, waste time in reading a book which really doesn't attract our attention. So there's no force full decision here that I have to have a May TBR. So I don't have a May TBR right now. Right now it's just The Murder Road that I'm reading, and I don't know what next I'll read. I actually had a lot of things planned for April. So April was the Tortured Poets Department month, and I had a complete reading challenge ready for April, which involved a Taylor Swift reading challenge, prompts from her songs, but I couldn't do it. I would definitely try and do it again once I'm completely back and I feel like, yes, I'm back in the game. And till then, I think we are going to take it one book at a time. So yeah, Leigh Bardugo is familiar, was quite good. Give it a try. You're gonna love it. And The Murder Road, let's see where it goes. Till then, guys, I love you lots, and I miss discussing my books with you, and I miss listening from you. Like, what are your favorite books, and what do you think about the review? Whether you agree or not, it's okay if you don't agree, because each to his own. It's okay if you like a book and I don't. But let's not be negative here, okay? And I really, really love my small family of uh, book lovers a lot. This bookish family has kept me going all these months, and I really, really miss you guys a lot, and I love you guys a lot, and I really value your opinion, like truly value your opinion. So please don't forget to mention any book that you would love me to read and give it a review on. Also, please send me some positive vibes, guys. I really need it. I need it so much, because right now, with all the health concerns and all this mental stress and everything, I really need some good vibes. Bring it my way, guys. I really need it. I love you guys a lot, and this is the end of the video. I'll meet you soon. Bye.